Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to mathematics class. Hope all of you are doing fine. So let us start today's class with an amazing fact about rainfall. Since we are all experiencing rainfall from past 2-3 days in Bangalore city. So the fact is, rain falls at the speed of an average between 7 miles to 18 miles per hour. I repeat, the rain falls at the speed of 7 miles to 18 miles per hour. We shall go back to the chapter now. So in the last class, we all had learnt about percentage and the exercise 8.2 was completed. Now we shall move on to the next concept, that is after percentage, we are going to learn how to convert ratio to percent. So how do we convert ratio to percent? It is very simple. Let us take an example of how do we prepare coffee. You all might have seen in hotels or at your home, there will be the mixture of decoction and milk taken to prepare a coffee. Suppose we want to prepare 200 ml of coffee. So when we want to prepare 200 ml of coffee, say I take 50 ml of decoction and the remaining 150 ml of milk. So now we can know easily that the ratio of decoction to milk is 50:150. That is ratio of decoction to milk is 50:150. So it is 50:150, and when we simplify, we have to write in the form of fraction. We get 50/150. This is 50 ones are 50 threes are. So the simplified form will be 1/3, and in ratio we write it as 1:3. So 1:3 is the ratio of decoction to milk to prepare coffee. So now how do we find percentage for this ratio, that is to 1:3? So it is very easy. We know one quantity is 1 and the other is 3. So what all we have to do is we have to add both the quantities here, and when we add we get 1 plus 3 equals to 4. So this is the total quantity. Now we take the first one and we write it as 1/4. So this is the quantity of decoction. So 1/4, that is out of 4 total parts, 1 part is of decoction. So how do we convert this 1/4 into percent? So in percent, we write it as 1/4 into 100, and 4 ones are 4 25s are. So the percentage is 25%. So the percentage of decoction in this mixture, in this ratio, is 25%. So let us see the same way for milk. So the part of milk is 3 here. So it is 3/4 is the quantity of milk in the coffee. So again, if we have to convert 3/4 to fraction in percentage, all we have to do is multiply 3/4 with 100. Then we get 4 ones are 4 25s are. So 3 into 25 will be 75%. So this is how we are going to convert ratio to percentage. So now we have converted 50:150 ratio as it is 25% and 75%. So that was about ratio to percent. Now we move to the next concept, that is increase and decrease percent. So how to find out the percentage for the number of increase and number of decrease? Suppose take an example. So there was a chocolate. So the chocolate was costing rupees 30 a year ago. So the chocolate was costing rupees 30 a year ago, and now it is costing rupees 40. So now there is an increase in price of 10 rupees. So how do we find the percentage? There are two methods to find the percentage here. First we have to find out what is the number of increase. So you find out the increase amount. So the increase amount is the current cost of the chocolate minus the previous cost. So I get 40 minus 30 is rupees 10. So the formula to find out increase percent is amount of increase divided by the original amount. Which is the original amount? We are going to take the previous years as original amount because we are comparing with the previous year's cost to the present cost. So the original amount will be rupees 30 and this should be multiplied by 100. Now we substitute the values. Amount of increase is 10 rupees. So we write 10 by original amount is 30 into 100. So here 1 0 and 1 0 gets cancelled. So 10 tens are 100 by 3. And when we write this in improper fraction, we get 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9, 1 remains, then again 3 threes are, then 1 remains. So this is the quotient, this is the remainder, and this is the divisor. So it is 33 1 by percent is the answer. That is, the increase percent on rupees 30 is 33 1 by 2%. Now let us know how to find out the decrease percent. It is similar to increase percent. The amount of decrease should be found out. Let us take an example. Suppose in your classroom, among 40 students, the number of failures in 2018 would be 8. So 8 is the number of students who failed in the year 2018. So in 2019, let us assume the number of failures in 2019 is 6. So 6 students. So now we can see, compared to 2018 and 2019, 2018 has more number of failures and in 2019 the number is decreased. So how do I find the percentage? First I find out what is the number of decrease, or you can say it is the amount of decrease. So number of decrease can be written as 8 minus 6, that is 2. So now decrease percent can be calculated by the amount or the number, whatever you can write. So the amount of decrease divide by the original amount or original number. So whatever you can select what you are going to write. So we know the amount of decrease is 2, and what is the original amount? Original amount is 8 because that is a number we are going to compare with the 6 students. So amount of decrease is 2 divided by original is 8 into 100. Then I get, this is 4 2s are 4 25s are, then 2 1s are 2 1s are. So what remains? It is 25%. So the decrease in percentage of failures compared to 2018 in 2019 is 25%. So this is how we calculate increase percent and decrease percent. Now we move on to the next concept, that is prices related to an item buying and selling.